Hello everyone and welcome to This Calls for Confetti's YouTube channel. This is Dawn Polly and I'm so glad you could join me. Today I'm going to be using the new Alice's Story Honeysuckle stamp set. This stamp set was made in honor of Lisa's mother. It's a beautiful collection, and if you haven't seen Lisa's video on the collection, I will attach it at the end of the video so you can watch it. Also, when you receive this stamp set, there is a lovely memory on the back of the set that Lisa tells about her mom. Hope you can take the time to read it. Plus, a portion of the proceeds is being donated to a charity that is very close to Lisa's family's heart in honor of her mom. So this is a great set all the way around, and you can also purchase the matching die to go with it. This stamp and die set can be used in lots of different ways, and I'm going to be pairing it up with the Elongated Ovals A2 cover plate. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is stamp out my images with a black Copic friendly ink, and I'm going to stamp the vase with a light blue color. I stamp it a couple of times to get a good impression because it is a solid image, and the more you stamp it, the crisper the image will be. Next, I'm going to take a darker blue color and I'm going to only put it around the edge of the stamp set, and I'm going to use a tissue to kind of smooth the ink out so it looks more natural and the edges blend together better. For my background, I'm using the Elongated Ovals cover plate and I'm going to emboss with it. I place the cutting plate down, then the embossing mat, and then I'm going to spray my paper with water a little bit since this is a big die that I'm embossing with and it helps the paper not to crack. Then I place the die over the paper and I'm going to tape it in place so that it doesn't move around. Now the tape isn't going to hold it perfectly in place, but it holds it enough so you can emboss with it. And then I'm going to put the other cover plate over it and run it through my die cut machine. And look at how nice this embossed. It came out absolutely beautiful, and I love this background because it can be used for so many different things. And then I went ahead and I colored my images off screen since there really wasn't a lot to color. And then I'm taking a piece of black cardstock and I'm going to make a matte border behind the embossed background with it. I did die cut some words out of it to help save on paper, and no one will even notice that I did this. I don't always do it, but I do try to do it whenever I can. And I just adhere it to the embossed background. And then I'm going to take the entire card front and I'm going to adhere it to an A2 size card base. Next, I adhere the flowers and the vase onto the front of the card. I put foam tape on the back of the vase and I wait to press the vase down though until I have my flowers where I want them to go, and then I'll press the vase down on top of that. I'm going to heat emboss my sentiment Happy Mother's Day onto some black cardstock. First, I rub my paper with my embossing powder bag, and then I'm going to stamp it with my white pigment ink. I like to use the white pigment ink when using white embossing powder. And then I'm going to pour my embossing powder on it. And when my heat tool is good and hot, I'm going to heat emboss my sentiment. I use the coordinating dies to cut out the sentiment, and then I just adhere them to the front of the card. And to finish off the card, I'm using my favorite This Calls for Confetti Raven Pearls. I use these on tons of my cards. I'm using the lift and release tool that they sell. One end has a wax tip that helps to pick up the pearls, and I just adhere them in place with my liquid glue. And that's going to basically complete my card for today. This card was so fun to make. I love this stamp set. I think it makes a beautiful card, and more than that, I love the story behind the stamp set. I want to thank you for joining me on the This Calls for Confetti's YouTube channel. I would love for you to leave a comment below and let me know what you think of the card. And be sure to subscribe to This Calls for Confetti's YouTube channel and hit the bell so you get notifications on when new content is added. And don't forget to subscribe to their other social media platforms and check out their website for all their new releases. I want to thank you for stopping by and spending your time with me. Have yourself a wonderful day.